Welcome back. We need to find more information about the DL6 incident, so we're heading to the Criminal Affairs Department to have a look at their archives, I suppose. Which apparently we're legally allowed to go in, apparently. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We're wondering if we could go check out the records room again? Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Oh. We can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma. He's destroying evidence. Yes. He just arrived, actually. Quick. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Let's just take our time here. Records room. December 27th, Police Department. Records room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure that you haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Yeah, where? And it's clearly open. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? This is strange. We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Let's speak to him then, even though we clearly want what's under his arm. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma. Had an axe to grind in Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I believe it is. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow? You were right. Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Now that's gonna be bad. Yes, his handwriting, yes. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No. No! Whoa! What are you? Nick, run! What's going on? What is going on here? Mayor? Out of my way. Whoa! What is going on? Seriously. Ugh, he got us. Letters gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. After having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Dead. Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya? Letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I really should just put the battery pack in this. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. Can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, no. Maya. Must be some way I can help her. I have to do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet! DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. When Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued pretty much now, but you know, it's just how it is. Don't need to save, I don't think. No. December 28th, 9:51 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Dun 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 dun. No wait, that's Battlefield. Anyway. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anywho, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope on Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Yeah. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right. Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, ya, pal! Recognize that voice. What's gotten into that girl? Electricity. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Good. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. There's a couch over there. Maybe have a little rest. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Oh. I think he says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 3. Oh yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mars Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. This is most strange. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. What's up to? What's he up to? Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Why I left court? Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Okay. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Okay. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. Huh. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Well, we know you do. Or, I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Well, we know you had the letter. So that's a lie. I don't know how to prove that, though. There's any problem, but, you know. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. How can we prove it from his testimony, though? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. Now, I'm wondering about this one. Maybe because, like, the bird might know his name? It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it would know. It says press on that. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Oh, well, I got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right, nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Well, we know you do. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it, yeah, so how would you know you got nothing to do with this? And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Well, we know you have. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please, don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years. Can't hold a grudge, it's impossible. You have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. What? Why did I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Oh my. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Proof. I know. Are you saying? You're saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tusk. Jump into conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Then allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. And I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Is it? Your Honor. Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Just... Fingerprints change over time. Huh? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. What? You sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past! Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Just... Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Again, I fall back to the parrot. Nick, what are we going to do? Didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, I mean, as you suggest, Nick, yes. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Let's examine his parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor? The defense would like to call Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Pet parrot? Order? What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine... Really? Let the parrot take the stand. Examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Nah, I've heard worse, but still crazy. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello, squawk. Well, we've got a lot to work on, haven't we? Yes, indeed. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I'll begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Mayor? I mean, I've wanted this for a while, haven't I? I've been suggesting this for a long while, so now here's my chance. What is your owner? Who is your owner? Hello, Squawk. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean, hello? Witness, you can't just say hello. All right, I get the idea. And expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Mayor, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Have we forgotten something? Yeah, because it kept saying that, and that's when it came up with the DL6 incident. As I recall, 2 days ago... Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6, Squawk. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Yeah, what? Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, Squawk. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Dusk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright. You got to the parrot as well. How dare you? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when asked if we'd forgotten anything? Oh dear, Well, guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judges that our owner is Mr. Yogi. I'll try, have I got evidence? Like a treat or anything like present itself to itself, like may as well. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Yeah, indeed. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. I mean, that's fair. I was messing around with that one. I must be on the wrong track. Press you again, see if you get the same thing? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. May you talk to her... Right, what do I say? It's gonna go through the same thing again. It's gonna say... Okay. So, yeah, it's like... Unless maybe I'll do some of the other options. Maybe. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that, it's okay. Yes, this is exactly the same as last time. Okay, we need to get back round. Okay, let's try another one of the options, that's the only thing I can think of. Witness, you can't just blah 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 blah, I want you to testify. May you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Well, yep, we've done that. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does. Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a bit too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... What? How? What? Time of death? It's gotta be something related to DL6 at least. So... Maybe the parrot... No, the parrot wouldn't have been alive back then, really, would it? I don't know. Let's check it. District Courthouse. Area and elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Defendant's attorney trapped in an elevator returning from a lost trial with his son, Mars Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Well, I've seen it at the bottom. Court bailiff trapped in the elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to the oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. The DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on them? Show us. We'll stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Which bit was it? Can I look at it again? Because I don't remember which page it was. It was page 3, but I don't remember what it was called. Okay, summary, victim data, suspect data. Right, okay. Suspect. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Circumstantial, yeah. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Pheonix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? Yes. He's only 7 years old. I mean, you should have still answered yes. Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer, are we? One more. We can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Continue? What else is it going to say? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judges that her owner is Mr. Yogi. What else can I say? We've got hello, squawk. Right, so let's again. I don't know. I don't know other than presenting this again. I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is like go for the third option. Maybe that has some relation to something. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get any. We've done this. What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. I mean, it clearly does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Huh. Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? I'm gonna guess it's probably the same piece of information. Maybe not. Okay. Huh. I don't know. My stomach just made a very weird noise. And that's clearly not this. Photo of the scene of the murder. I don't know. There's got to be something in here, surely? Oh. The date. It's the date. I'm not. This is the thing. European. Well, outside America. So the date is backwards for me, so I'm not looking at that the same way. In my head, that's 2812, not 1228. It's the date right there, 1228. Right, so. The DL6 case file. What is the obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Right, so, I think we know where it is in case summary, but we are going to end this part here, and we'll find out if I'm right, because clearly I am, in the next part. So we shall see you then. Fare thee well.